What's going on? Welcome back to Fatherhood is the General. Yes, it is. And we got another good one. It's a banger. Yes, right. Let's jump right into it. What we're going to do is we're going to recap from yesterday. Yesterday's message was awesome. You know what I mean? And like I said earlier before, we just can't. I'm not going to just pump and dump. All right? I ain't going to just be throwing messages out there every day and it's different ones. And you even have enough time to digest what you already received. You know what I mean? So we're going to treat this like school because, you know, this is the Fatherhood Master Class. That's right. This is the Fatherhood Master Class. You in the right spot. Don't leave. This is you in the right homeroom. You in the right class in the university. This is the Fatherhood Master Class. Welcome to Fatherhood. Fatherhood 6. What is fatherhood? Manhood and fatherhood. All right, so let's recap from yesterday. Here's a quote that I came up with. It says, manhood principles are needed to exercise the office of fatherhood effectively. Manhood principles are needed to exercise the office of fatherhood effectively. Come on now. We talk about fatherhood. What is fatherhood? What does manhood and fatherhood have to do with all this? Manhood and fatherhood are interconnected, linked together, connected. I truly believe that one can't exist without the other. Why do we need to recap? We need to recap to build that muscle memory. We need to build that memory up in us and that strength on fatherhood. You know what I mean? A lot of us dudes, a lot of fathers, a lot of dads, you know, go to the gym. They do the working out thing. And it's not a thing, it's a lifestyle. It's like, yo, this is my lifestyle. I work out 3 days a week, 4 days a week, you know, however times a week, and I don't be missing nothing. And working out could be me on the courts playing basketball, running full courts, a couple games. It could be me on the bench. You know, it could be me out here and do whatever it is that you do to work out. That's their lifestyle. So would you change your lifestyle to be a better father? Let me ask you a question again. Would you change your lifestyle to be a better father? Come on now. Because we change our lifestyles for the gym. You know, I was talking to Christopher Williams on his platform on Instagram the other day. And we talked about how a lot of guys would change their schedule for football season. We got football season coming up. They ain't working no Sundays or Mondays. They ain't working Thursdays either. Or they getting off early enough so they can get home, get ready for the game. Got that fantasy football. Thanks for joining in, y'all. Got that fantasy football. So, you know what I mean? They change their lifestyle up towards the end of the year. That's when the football season starting in September. Whoop, whoop. Shout out September, my birthday month. That's right. I'm celebrating the whole month. But back to the program. Why do we recap? We recap to build that muscle memory. So if we can change our lifestyles for other things, this is my question to you. Would it be worth it to change your lifestyle to be a better father for your children? All right, I'm going to leave that alone. What's muscle memory? Muscle memory is where your muscles remember stuff without being reminded. So one thing we learned in the Marine Corps is muscle memory. We muscle memory everything to the point where we could do things with our eyes closed. We drilled a lot. Drilled is just marching around, you know, executing commands and orders. So as the drill instructor is giving you commands to forward, march, left, hurt, left, left, hurt, left, hurt, left. So with that said, as he is or she is saying left, right, a cadence of left, right, sounds that sound like left, right, low, right. Okay? Sounds that sound like that. They're giving you commands, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. Are you able to move on the commands that's given? And at first, people ain't knowing how to do that because a lot of people don't even know how to march. They ain't even know how to dance. So they ain't got no rhythm. So when you first starting out in boot camp, at least in the Marine Corps, when I was going through, the drill instructors ain't giving you that good cadence, that soul cadence. I call it that soul cadence. You know what I mean? Where they just put it in the soul. You know what I mean? Left, hurt, Lord, hurt. Lord, hurt, left, hurt, Lord, hurt. You see what I'm saying? That soul. They don't give you that soul at first because you can't handle the soul first. You can't get that good rhythm first because you're not used to the cadence. Your muscle memory is not even there. You don't even know what you're listening to. What are you listening to? So they start off with something very simple, boring and minute. What's going on? How you doing, man? Good. Kicking that knowledge. They start off with something like this. It's called a sevens. So they'll say the cadence in sevens. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And it just sounds like, dang. You know what I mean? And they do that over and over for weeks. Boring cadence to get your mind used to the sounds. Get your muscles used to, you know what I mean? Heel first. Left foot first. Pivot and stepping. Column left. March. Pivot and step. Pivot and step. Pivot and step. They beating it down in your head. You see what I'm saying? And then after they feel like you have passed that stage of listening. Your muscles is in memory. Then they give you the good stuff. You see what I'm saying? Then they give you the soul. But they're not going to give that to you unless you can get in step. And that's what they say, get in step. All right, so we're going to go right into it. The first one was this: seek wise counsel. Seeking wise counsel. We talked about the solutions for fatherhood. Solutions for fatherhood. Seeking wise counsel. How can you seek wise counsel? What is seeking wise counsel, General? Seeking wise counsel is going out there looking for good counsel. That's what it is. I'm over here looking for good counsel. How do I look for good counsel? You can research. Do some daggone research on your own. You don't know what to type in? Type in fatherhood on Google, Yahoo, whatever you got. Type in fatherhood. Then type in before that, how to be a good father. You know what I mean? Type in what's a bad father. And see what resonate with you. See what touch your soul. You see what I'm saying? See if that cadence touch you. Books. You know what I mean? As I do the same thing. I go on Twitter, Facebook, I go on everything. Hashtag fatherhood. What's a good father? What's a bad father? Let me see what's out there. Fathers. So I'm looking at books. I see guys over there, they are writing books. Other fathers writing books. Sons, daughters, writing books. Interviews. Audio. There's a lot of podcasts. Why do I listen to a lot of stuff? I listen to a lot of stuff because I want to see what's out there. And just because I listen to a lot of stuff does not mean that I agree with everything I listen to. No, I need to know what's out there so I can prepare my kids for what's out there. I could tell them, yo, look out, because there's a lot of lies out there. Don't go to this place. Yo, you ever remember back in the day where we didn't have social media? Things would just go through word of mouth. You know what I mean? Brooklyn, stand up. I ain't got my Brooklyn hat on today. Brooklyn, stand up. Yes, sir. Okay, word of mouth. Word of mouth means that if something would happen somewhere else, they're like, ew. Yo, don't go over there, bro. Yeah, the boys out there. I don't go over there. All right, cool. Hey, bro, nah, they closed down over there. They ain't got no more chicken over there. Or whatever the case may be. You pass the word. Dang. How about, I can't go over there no more. I'm walking around. Okay. How about checking out with other dads? Linking and networking with other fathers. Seeing what they're doing. What's going, I guarantee you go to another dad, be like, hey, what's going on? My name is General. Hey, I just wanted to link with you because, I seen you with your son, or I seen your posts. And, I'm interested in fatherhood and just seeing what, other tips that other dads do. Ain't no other respectable man, father, going to knock you down on that one. All right, bruh. All right, King. All right, God, I got you. We'll link up. Here's my number. And that's how you do it. And you know what? Sometimes I get it. Sometimes you ain't a people person. We ain't trying to talk to people, but what are you trying to do for your family? What are you trying to do for your lifestyle change in fatherhood? Are you willing to step out of your comfort? And that's part of manhood. Are you willing to step out your comfort? That's part of manhood. To talk to other parents. Talk to other parents, not just other dads, but talk to moms too. Other mothers out there, grandmas, guardians. Talk to the teachers. Talk to the counselors. You see what I'm saying? Get out there and network. Ask people what they're doing. See what they're doing. See what's working. See what's not. You see what I'm saying? Social media. I already talked about that. Okay? So once you seek out a wise you want to watch, observe. Observe. Just like, for most of us seasoned individuals who purchase vehicles, lease them, we don't just go to the dealership and just get sold on a car right then and there. Nah, that's not how you're supposed to do it. How you're supposed to do it is, let me do my research and see what kind of vehicle I want. How much gas it's going to take. What's the maintenance on it? And I want to get a Beamer, but I ain't got Beamer maintenance money too. I want to get, look, I can't walk around, my bad, y'all, with the poor connection. Yeah, I want to get a Beamer, but I ain't got Beamer money, Beamer maintenance money. You see what I'm saying? I want to get a Mercedes Benz, but I ain't got Benz tire money, Benz oil change money. You see what I'm saying? So, before we go out somewhere to the car dealership, we go on research. Okay, so when you seek that wise counselor, watch them. What are you watching for? We're watching for to see if they have strong integrity values, morals, and ethics. And I'm not saying that person who's a wise counselor to you is perfect. No, nobody's perfect. But are they close to this? No, are they meeting the standard that's above and beyond? Above reproach. Not perfect, above reproach. That means not a lot of people can approach them in their character. Their character is like no other. Okay? They should demonstrate these qualities of ethics and morals on a daily basis throughout their entire walk of life. And I'm not saying, if they mess up, that's it. No, I'm not telling you to look for errors. But I want to see is, do they have more good than bad? You see what I'm saying? Are they spitting out that knowledge? Do I see them with their children and their family? How they interacting? From what I can see. And I know you can't see that a lot on social media because a lot of people just put whatever. But look through the page. And if they're saying something that sound good, in the sense of it sound right. It sound morally right, ethically right. You see what I'm saying? You can rock with it until you can't. I got a comment right here. I agree, seeking wise counsel, but you have to respect that wise counsel enough to actually listen to the counsel. Woohoo! That's right. Man, bruh, let me tell you something. That's my next note. My next note. Okay? Listen to the wise counsel. I'm glad you see, we connected right there. That's a connection right there. Who's that? Hip Hop Authentic. Yes, hip hop. Let me let that sink in for one more time. I'm gonna read it one more time so it can sink in. Hip Hop Authentic said, I agree about seeking wise counsel, but you have to respect the wise counsel enough to actually listen to the counsel. Woohoo! Come on. Bars. And that's what I was talking about yesterday. All right? I was saying that this is the Fatherhood Masterclass. This is university. I'm not the only professor. Just like in the universities they got in Harvard and all these Ivy League and HBCUs, one professor don't teach every subject. They got several professors. One teaching math. The math professor ain't teaching history. You see what I'm saying? The gym teacher ain't walking around being the principal. You see what I'm saying? The janitor ain't in the classroom teaching stuff. The teachers ain't doing the janitor job. We all have a responsibility in that university. The same thing with the Fatherhood Masterclass. Just because I'm saying something don't make me the actual expert in all of fatherhood. No, I might just know how to communicate better than some. Some others might know how to, you know what? I know how to work out. Some may know how to, plan better trips. Because us dads sometimes, we ain't really, them planners that be planning everything. But there's some dads who plan some dope trips, and it's not hella expensive. You got some dads who are like youth coaches in different sports. You see what I'm saying? I'm not that. You know what I mean? I'm a good hype man, so I'll be on the sideline hyping you up like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Get it. So let me go into the next one, because I'll be on this topic for a long time. I thank you, hip-hop. Hip-hop. Listen to wise counsel. The wise counsel that you get. How do you listen? Don't interrupt. While they talking, you don't interrupt. Listen. Soak it in. I remember when I was in a Marine Corps. I'm going to tell y'all a story because, it's relatable. Okay? They will work you out so hard. What's going on? How you doing? They will work you out so hard. And your camis, your uniform will be drenched in sweat. Just like when you go to church and you see and those who go to church in the Baptist church and whatever church you went to or attended or seen, when they do the baptism, right? You go and get immersed in the water. You see what I'm saying? So you need to immerse yourself with the wise counsel, the words of the wise counsel. Try not to change course or direction. Check your compass often. I'm going to say that again. Try not to change course or direction too much. Sometimes you got to tweak it up a little bit. Ain't nothing wrong with a little tweak. All right? But check your compass often. One thing we do in the military, especially on patrol and whatnot, you going on a mission, you're checking your compass and you're radioing back in. Yeah, this is General Golf 6 reporting in. We reached checkpoint Romeo. Moving forward, how copy? Golf 6, we read you. Lima Charlie, loud and clear. Proceed. This is Golf 6, over and out. You see what I'm saying? We checking our compass to make sure we on course that we supposed to be at. And why is it important to check the compass? So you know where you're going. One more story for you, okay? One thing we learn, and one thing I feel like, the Marine Corps is the best at least in basic training. I'm not talking about no special forces, but at least in basic training is we take our pride on the rifle range. Every Marine is a rifleman. What's that mean? We don't give a dang if you a cook, you an administrative person, okay? You could be the garbage man. You will know how to execute and fire a rifle. You will know how to protect the fort. You don't got to be no tanker, no infantryman, special ops. But guess what? You're going to be shooting like one. I guarantee that. So one thing they teach you is how to read the flags. Okay? Flags. Read the wind. How to shoot without a scope. When I was in, we didn't have scopes like that. So you had to shoot with the eye. You know what I mean? A good shot. So they would teach you like, okay, when the wind is blowing and you see it blowing like, depending on how it's blowing or the trees is blowing, you will want to move your scope settings a click or two. And a click or two may be equal to a 5 feet shot, an inch, a whole mile, depending on how far you're shooting. But they tell you to pay attention to the surroundings and use the surroundings as a guide to get your shot in the black, in the target. All right, next one. Apply and execute. Apply what the good counsel told you, the information you received, and execute it. Just do it, just like Nike said it. Just do it. Just do it. Simply put it into action. Okay? And you know what? That's a simple step. However, sometimes it's just so hard just to go ahead and start something. Trust me, I know. I've been there, but I'm here to tell you that you can do it. Just put it into action. You're like, man, what if I mess up? What if you don't mess up? Put the energy where you want it to go. Your energy is in, what if I mess up? Then guess what? That's what you're looking forward to. Okay? Move accordingly and efficiently and effectively. Move accordingly and effectively. Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. Come on now. Say it with me. Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. One more time. Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. Next step. Check your progress. Check your progress. How do I check my progress? I'm going to tell you. Use indicators. Just like GPS. When you're driving, I'm driving from, New York to Florida, which I don't do. Okay, I need to do a better one. Drive from, Florida to Georgia or Georgia to Florida. You see what I'm saying? I'm checking my progress. And how do we check our progress, fellas? I do it multiple ways. I check the miles. Okay, how many miles I got left? Oh, I got 120 miles. Okay, that's 60 miles an hour. I know, I do the speed limit. Okay, but yeah, I got 120 miles left. Okay, that should be about 2 hours, give or take. All right, and then you're checking the time frame. Oh, it says about an hour and 45 minutes. Okay, cool. That's around the time frame. If I stop for gas, it put me right on the 2 hour mark. Okay, check for progress. Just like you do when you on a road trip. Just like you do at work, right? We at work and we're like, dang, what time is it? You checking the progress of the time and see how you try to get out of here. Okay? Remember this, it's not a race. It's a journey. It's not a race. It's a journey. There ain't no cup of noodle soup. You put it in the microwave and just warm up in 2-3 minutes. However you put your cup of noodle soup in. This ain't soup. This is fatherhood. And some experiences may go faster or slower than others. But it's okay. Because each experience as a father is unique. So know what you're doing. Don't compare yourself to someone else. Compare it to yesterday, to yourself yesterday. How did I do yesterday? Oh, I did great yesterday. Cool. I'm going to do better today. Every day, I'm going to do better today. Next. Practice practicing. Practice practicing. How do you practice practicing? You do little steps to get you to where you need to go. Every time you do something. Little steps. So here's an example. You're not used to talking to your child about school, right? Or maybe you don't live with your child. That's a perfect one. Maybe you don't live with your child, right? And the day get by and you forget to call him or her or them. And it happens sometimes, just things is going on and you just forget to call. It don't mean that you're a bad dad. But I'm going to practicing calling my kids. So I'm going to set an alarm on my phone. I know I get off at work at 5 o'clock. Let me set it for 5:17. Something odd. It's 5:17. That'll give me enough time to get out the building, get in the car, start it up, get the AC warmed up, or if it's cold, the heat warmed up. You know what I mean? And then my alarm goes off, call kids. Bam. Let me call them right now before I start driving. If you got the Bluetooth and the headset thing, you're doing it safe, cool. But always be safe, though. Practice practicing. Get a rhythm. That's how you practice practicing. Try to get in the rhythm. Just like I was talking about drilling and the cadence. You got to get into the rhythm. Okay? You leaning back. They tell you lean back. Left, hurt, lower, hurt. Hurt. Get in rhythm. But you got to practice getting into rhythm. How do you practice getting into the rhythm? Keep doing it. Keep listening to it. Lower, left, hurt. Left, hurt, lower. Man, I remember we used to go on some runs. And one thing the Marine Corps is big on is running. Running. You always running. Okay? And coming from Brooklyn, yeah, we runners. We track stars, but we ain't long distance runners. At least not me. So it was kind of a challenge for me because they would run minimum 3 miles. But you know what got me through? The rhythm. They had cadence. Left, right. Left, right. Oh, yeah. Feeling good. Like we should. 1 mile. No sweat. And we singing that cadence, even though we sweating on 1 mile. You know what I mean? 2 miles. Getting started. 3 miles. PFT. Good for me. Good for you. We over here psyching ourselves out, but we doing it together. Getting that rhythm. Next thing you know, you singing that cadence. You know what I mean? And I love singing cadence. I get out there because I'm like, dang, I need to push myself. My voice is loud, so I love talking. I get out there. They'll be like, General, come on out. Sing and shout. Oh, yeah. Here I am. Oh, yeah. Turn it up. Just like that. Can't hear you. You know what I mean? And we going in. Turn it up. Just like that. Turn it up. Just like that. Low rider, yo. We going in. Next thing you know, the speed just start going faster because we got that rhythm going in. Left, right, lay, yo. Left, right, lay, yo. Low rider, lay, yo. Left, right, low. All right. And then you start freestyling. You know what I mean? They have a whole bunch of different cadences that you can freestyle. Make up your own. I started making my own stuff up. You see what I'm saying? Because I knew I was not getting out no run. So the only way I can get through the run is through the motivation and the cadence. You see what I'm saying? And I used to practice cadence at my house. Yes. I'm in the shower. You know what I mean? I'm walking home. Wherever I was, I'm practicing cadence. I even looked up some cadences. Wrote my own lyrics. You see what I'm saying? I practicing because I remember when I was at E1 a private, I wanted to be the platoon sergeant. So I watched my platoon sergeant, and I'm like, man, whatever he doing, I'm going to learn that, and I'm going to do it better. Okay? So are you practicing? Are you practicing, doing what you're supposed to do to get better? Just like in sports, okay? In sports, they have rookies. They got vets. They got trades. Sometimes it's difficult to get into the rhythm of the team. But you may not get into the rhythm of the team the first week. It may not be the second week. Man, sometimes it may take a month or two. I know when I was in management, sometimes, you know, the rule was it takes 6 months for a management team to start to get a rhythm together. 6 months minimum. That's why they didn't really like to change management up too much, because the whole rhythm would have to restart every time there's a new member of management, which was true. And last but not least, share the message. Share the message. How am I share the message? I don't know how to talk like you, General. You don't got to. Let me do the talking. All you got to do is press that share button and send it to everybody in your contacts. Send it to everybody on Facebook. Send it to everybody on your social media platform. That's how you do it. I don't know how to explain it like he does, but I'm going to just send what he's sending. You see what I'm saying? Hit them hashtags. Hashtag Fatherhood Masterclass. Hashtag Thursday Thoughts. Hashtag Road to 1 million. Why is Road to 1 million important? Road to 1 million is important because I'm looking to get 1 million subscribers on every platform across the board. Why? Because fatherhood is important. And imagine 1 million people on every platform talking about fatherhood, talking about life, talking about family. How much better would this world be? How much better would your community be? How much better would your state be? Your city? You know, I rep my city, Brooklyn, stand up. How much better would it be if everybody is talking about fatherhood at least one time, or family one time during their day? And I'm not talking about the whole day you got to talk about father. No, just little stuff. What's going on, young king? I see you. Keep it up. Proud of you. That's fatherhood right there. Encouragement, motivation. Share the message. And the last thing I'm going to leave with y'all is, I've heard this saying from, it's a good dude. Name is Prince Donnell. I hope I'm saying his name properly. And he was like, y'all don't invent the wheel. Don't reinvent the wheel. Excuse me. Don't reinvent the wheel. Don't reinvent the wheel. Which he went into a little bit more depth, but I'm gonna paraphrase it. He was like, don't change up the vehicle. Put some rims on it. Throw them D's on it. Throw some rims on it. And he used Chick-fil-A as an example. He's like Chick-fil-A selling chicken, like just like everybody else sell chicken, right? But they just tweak it up and they sell it a little bit differently. Better customer service. You know what I mean? Apologizing, smiling, going the extra step, the extra mile. Forget extra step. They go the extra mile. You see what I'm saying? And they always strive to satisfy the customer. I love going to Chick-fil-A. You see what I'm saying? Can your kid say, I love that he's my dad? I love he's my dad. Yeah, sometimes, you know what I mean? Yeah, I you know, he catch me on some things and I get on punishment or whatever. You know what I mean? I get grounded. But you know what? Overall, I love that he's my dad. Because his service to me is beyond reproach. He goes beyond the mile. He's not like other dads. And if you're a mom watching this, replace that with mom. She's not like other moms. You know, she really does her best. And I can see her best. I can see his best. So that's the message for today. That was the recap. This is a banger, okay? And we got to get this message out. This is a movement, the Fatherhood Movement. Hashtag Fatherhood Movement. We are moving fatherhood into another direction. We are pitting rims on fatherhood. Come on now. We're putting rims on fatherhood. We ain't going to drive the same vehicle. It's time to upgrade. Upgrade for what we learned from our parents. Upgrade from what we're doing. And evolve. You see what I'm saying? Put some rims on fatherhood. Make fatherhood look good while we doing it. Let it be above reproach. We doing things that no other father is doing. And to the point that every father is doing it. You see what I'm saying? So let's get out there. This is the Fatherhood Master Class. If you want to master fatherhood, stay tuned in. Stay locked into FT6, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I'm mainly on Instagram and YouTube. So stay locked in. Spread the word. Real wealth is also knowledge. It ain't just money. It's knowledge, because you can have all the knowledge, all the money in the world. Great investments, saving for college and stuff and all that. But you don't pass the knowledge down to your kids on what to do with this wealth. It's not going to be in your generations for long and in the bloodline for long, because they don't know how to and what to do with it. So let's get this message out. It's Fatherhood, the general. I love y'all. Okay? Hit me back. Let me know what you're doing. Dope. Okay? Hip hop, authentic. Dope. Keep elevating, King. Keep building. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you, King. I appreciate that. And sometimes fatherhood is not. It is a thankless job sometimes. Thankless job. Moms and everybody always want to, and I'm not knocking moms. A lot of times we see, I want to thank my mom. I want to thank grandma. You know why they thanking mom and grandma? Because they had a huge impact on their life. What kind of impact are you having in your child's life? And I'm not saying do it for the gram, do it for the book, do it for the applause. No. But just know sometimes about fatherhood, it's a thankless job. You see what I'm saying? But what's the most rewarding part for fatherhood, at least with me, is seeing the fruits of my labor. Come on. Seeing my fruits of my labor, seeing the fruits of my labor, the hard work I'm putting into my kids, and watching them grow up and mature at a rate that's faster than their peers. Them coming home and telling me, hey, Dad, yes, it's crazy out there. It's what they doing on the streets. And I'm grateful and rewarded. I feel rewarded when I see that my kids is not doing the same thing. What's going on? Hello, I'm a father to 4. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can join the fatherhood. Join the Fatherhood Movement. Because you know what I'm talking about, bruh. Join the Fatherhood Movement. We need men like you and I. Like hip hop. Set up a company to help new dads. Okay. Good. That's what I'm talking about. I love to connect with you, bro. Hit me up on a DM so we can chat it up. Get to know one another. Make sure we're on the same page. You see what I'm saying? Then we can come do something on each other's platform. Spreading the knowledge. I need some more professors in my university. You see what I'm saying? And when I say professors, I need dads who've been through it. It's not all about the books and what the books say. It's about experience in real life. You see what I'm saying? I would love to be in a class of a professor who got real life experience. Man, my homeboy. I got a homeboy, right? My best friend, okay? And he's a art designer. He designed my logos. Not this one right here, but the one that looked really good, okay? He designed that one, all right? And he helped me out with a lot of stuff. And one thing he highlighted during his art school career or his education, 2 girls, 2 boys. I got 3 and 3, baby. 3 and 3. Okay. One thing that he had shared with me through his experience through art school was a lot of his professors that and ones that he learned from the most had the most experience in the art world or art industry. When I say experience, they had their own companies and still teaching. Own companies. They were previewed in magazines. Their pieces of art are all over the world. So you know what kind of school he went to? The top 5. I think it was top 3 at the time. You see what I'm saying? But what made it the top schools or art school, least to us, least to him, because he experienced it, was the experiences of the professors that he could still call back right now and say, hey, what's going on, Doc? What's going on, Doc? Hey, I'm down in, you know what I mean? I'm in Texas, or I'm in Cali. You know what I mean? You know any contacts or whatever? Yeah. I know a couple people. Oh, I got this design right here. What you think? How you think I should put these colors or whatever? I don't know no art talk, so I'm just making stuff up right now. But he can call them back as he did before, chop it up with them, get some advice. So, with the fatherhood experience, can somebody call you up and say, hey, bruh, I'm a father of 4, 2 girls, 2 boys. You know what I mean? We share a similar story. You know what I mean? You want to chop it up? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You see what I'm saying? So that's how you do it. That's what Fatherhood 6 is about. That's what the Fatherhood Masterclass is about. We're sharing through real life experiences. I'm in Scotland. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Scotland, stand up. Because they might do things differently in Scotland that we don't even know about in America. Yeah, America is a great country, but so is Scotland too. Every country has a greatness in it. We also do our IG live for mental health. Good. That's what I'm talking about. Because, being a father, you can go crazy. Go crazy. You know what I mean? I know women have the postpartum, and I'm not trying to make that less. But they're going stresses of a father. Yes, I'm gonna watch this video again. We're gonna do I'm gonna do an episode on stresses of a father. The stresses of a father. You see what I'm saying? Because mental health is real. It's real in the Ville. You know what I mean? I'm glad you brought that up. So just like I was saying, y'all might do something completely different in Scotland that we don't do in America. You see what I'm saying? That we have no clue what's going on over there, and what y'all doing is working. We're looking for stuff that work. I want professors in my university, in our university, from all walks of life. Not just from Brooklyn, not just from MIA, from the hood. I need my suburban dads. I need my Scotland dads. I need all my type of dads, because we don't know, our children don't know what they're going to face. Fatherhood, the best thing I ever did, and the toughest thing I ever done. That's what I'm talking about, and it still ain't over. Because even after your child becomes an adult, because I went through this as a child. I was an adult and I thought I knew it all. Then I'm like, dang, I don't know it all. Let me call my dad real quick. Hey, Pops. Let me call my moms real quick. Hey, Moms, what you think about this? You see what I'm saying? So we got to connect. And I'm more than welcoming to all my new dads. Because we give out 10 year at this university. You see what I'm saying? I just need to talk to you and make sure you on the same page. You got 10 year over here. Spit that knowledge. Because it's not just about my kids, not just about your kids, it's about the generation. How are we going to improve our own generation and then improve the next generation also? Because just like them iPhones keep upgrading, I don't even know where we at. iPhone 13, 14. I guarantee you the 13 is better than the 1. The iPhone 1 is better than the iPhone 9. Because they know how to upgrade their products. Do we know how to upgrade our tactics and strategies as fathers, as parents? Come on. Do we know how to upgrade our strategies and tactics as fathers, as parents? I know how to. I don't know everything, but I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to put the research in. I'm willing to put the work in. You see what I'm saying? Showing up is the hardest thing to do. I used to tell when I was a manager, I used to tell people, and we do like startup meetings. They used to love when I do startup meetings because my voice is loud. You know what I mean? And I don't disrespect nobody, and I don't allow myself to be disrespected. You know? So I command presence. Command presence. Because a lot of people in management is usually women. You know what I mean? So when a man come in there, a man's man, you know what I mean? A father who's been in the fatherhood, who's been part of the fatherhood masterclass. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? How you doing? You in the back right there. What's going on? How you doing? Come on in. Bring it in, y'all. Excuse me. Bring it on in, y'all. Come on now. Come on, I ain't gonna bite you. That father who know how to talk to everyone. Get that message across. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad you made it today because we all know the hardest thing to do is get here on time. Once you made it here on time, you know that's 50% of the battle. So I say that. Once you get on duty, when you stand in your post on fatherhood and you show up, that's 50% of the battle is showing up. So that's show up and show out. That's show up and show out. Show them how fatherhood is being done. Let's get the rims on it. And I ain't talking about no 13s or no 18s. I'm talking about we're going to put 40s on there. That's how big of a truck we driving. I was stationed in North Carolina and a lot of my service members had them big trucks. Go mudding. That's how we doing with fatherhood. We leaving tracks so people know where we came from and where we going. Leave them tracks. What kind of tracks you leaving? What's going on, Proud Dad Society? It's another one right there. Another professor. Got them jewels, knowledge. What's going on? Run your age off. I see you. Appreciate y'all coming in. So I'm going to save this live. You know what I mean? Go ahead and share it. Matter of fact, I got 2 more subscribers. I think I'm at 27, 28 subscribers on YouTube. Let's go ahead and push that up to 30 because we can do it. You know, you ever go on, especially if you got an iPhone, right? And you scroll all the way to the bottom and it tell you how many contacts you have. You know what I mean? How many contacts do you have? Send it to all your contacts. I'm trying to do that right now. I'm going to send everybody to Fatherhood 6 because I believe in this mission. I believe in this movement. I was on last night. I went to Nextdoor. You know Nextdoor, the app for all the neighbors and stuff, right? I put my videos on Nextdoor. Why? Because I want my next door neighbor in my community to see what I'm talking about. Maybe that single mom and that single dad can see what I'm talking about and see what's going on, and they'll share it, or they might hit them. Maybe one thing that I say might hit them right where it need to hit. You know when you eating that food, it's like, it just hit the spot. Sometimes it's that word that just hit the spot. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just start sending my stuff to everybody and everywhere because I truly believe in this mission. I believe in the message. I believe in the movement. And I don't care what people say. You know what I mean? This is a positive message. This is what we need to be talking about. One man can change the world. One woman can change the world. One person can change the world. What are you doing to change the world to a better place or how you want it? You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm doing. I'm making videos. I'm interacting. I'm networking. You're going to see me on TV soon. Okay? And when I say TV, I'm talking about a national stage. It could be streaming or whatever. You might even see me on my own Netflix special, Amazon special. You see what I'm saying? Because that's where I see myself going with this message. Not just staying in America, but hitting Scotland, hitting the UK, hitting Brazil was really good. Hitting everywhere, spreading this message about fatherhood, men raising men, men building men. I talked about yesterday, the blacksmith and how he creates a sword from the hot iron or metal through the furnace and the fire. You see what I'm saying? And my average blacksmith, they diesel. They brolic. Why they brolic? Because they handle so much heavy stuff all the time. They in the heat all the time. You see what I'm saying? So we in the heat. Okay? We in the furnace. We are molding and shaping this generation and the next on fatherhood. We putting rims on it. You understand that? Fatherhood 6 hashtag Fatherhood Masterclass. Okay? I checked that hashtag out and I'm thankful to the Most High for giving me that. Because ain't nobody using Fatherhood Masterclass. Ain't no Fatherhood Masterclass that I found so far. So you know what? I coined that right now. I put it on there. So I'm using it for everything. Hashtag Fatherhood Masterclass. And if you got something that you want to spit on knowledge about fatherhood, use that hashtag. Everybody can use it. Because it's about spreading the wealth, which is knowledge. Also, it's Father6, the general. Holla at your boy. Let's get excited and celebrate about fatherhood. Let's get excited about family. Yes, sir. See you soon. Salute.